A few days ago the mutants and the worst dawn came to my time. And they killed my friends brutally and scoundrelly. I tried to avenge for them. But winning is meaningless, my friends are dead, but I kept fighting. And fighting. And fighting. In the end came a challenge stronger than me. I thought I would die. Then he appeared.
My Jack proved the superiority of worst Dawn unlike Wendy.
Hello there too, Jack.
I took my Jack from the time he betrayed his friends. But the world split into 4 dimensions at the time of the 5th hero, allowing Jack to exist outside the timeline that I manipulated, and with a different history, they are different.
Enough of the bullshit, there's only one Jack Atlas, and that's me. I am the real you, only exist because of a dimensional split.
I can't stand it. I going crazy like this.
So what do you think to face me to remain one Jack? I accept this.
If Jack loses, he will disappear like Q. An evil parallel and a friend in danger. This reminds me Baccarat. Remembered Baccarat and Saul playing Sral of this Jack. Jack, take this card.
This card is not the style of Jack Atlas. No, I'll take it.
He didn't suspect that this might be a trap. Their Jack is idiot.
Do not think that you will be okay because of you. Kiryu is dead.
Why do you keep fighting in this desperate battle? When your team formed, half of the world was already dead, and now, despite your constant fighting, less than a quarter remains. Even if you defeat me, what is the point? Anyway, you can't beat me. But I will start a private fight with you.
What is this place? This the world 10,000 years ago when the Crimson Dragon fought against the Scarlet Devil.
What are we doing here? This hospital is empty.
I think I saw someone I know.
Did you forget that I am the leader of the team?
What is this?
You thought I was dead, but the truth is, I am Dr. Arena. With my research and dark powers, I managed to clone myself. You are not who I expected.
What was that thing?
He is an incomplete clone of Death Collector. Imagine an army of Death Collectors.
I've seen what one Death Collector can do. With so much of him, the world will end.
If you think so, Serena, we'll stop her here.
Okay, I'll duel you, but I want to see the girl's face when she knows. She has a destiny that cannot be changed, which is death.
What? She said death.
I, Jack Atlas, will go first. Resonator command activate by discard a resonator from my hand. Obtain a level 4 fiend monster or below. When I don't have any monsters on the field, I can summon Crimson Resonator. And because I have a resonator, I can summon Wandering King Wild Wind. Tune level 4 Wild Wind to level 2 Crimson Resonator. Synchro summon Red Rising Dragon. Its effect summon a resonator from my graveyard, and Crimson Resonator summons 2 resonators when I only have a Dark Synchro Dragon with it. Will he summon it now? Supernova. Tuning my monsters again. Burn them with your tyrannical flame. Come forth, hot red dragon archfiend. Why he did not summon him? Is he prepared for something stronger? Set card and end my turn. Just end with this. I don't know what you're planning, but it's my turn. Burning Soul activate for having a level 8 synchro monster. I retrieve a card and then synchro summon, and use 2 tuners for double tuning. The Burning Soul burns all existence to ashes and forms my other self. Come forth, hot red dragon archfiend King Calamity. Since it has been summoned, you are not allowed to activate any cards or effects this turn. So I can't use my cards. Don't mess with me. Tricks like this don't affect the real Jack Atlas. Summon Red Resonator. I can't activate its effect, but once it's there, I can summon Wild Wind from my hand. Tuning it now with Red Resonator level 2. Synchro summon Red Wyvern. Set 2 cards and end my turn. Is that all you can do and call yourself Jack Atlas? Stop your games. It is impossible to be Jack Atlas. What do you say? I'm sure, Jack. I wouldn't use a card that forbids my opponent to do anything. I'd let him give it his best and then crush him. You're not Jack. Actually, I'm not Jack, but I am him. In the past, I was sealed with the power of the Burning Soul and the Crimson Dragon. I tried to back, but Jack overtook me and sucked me in. But Death Collector appeared and erased Jack's memories, bringing him back to a time when he was called the king and had no friends. Then he revived me and gave me another chance against Jack. Then I defeated Jack's selfish form. And I took his body, so I became Jack Atlas, also known as the Scarlet Devil. The Scarlet Devil? It's my turn. I draw. Pay 2,000 points to activate a pointer of the Red Lotus. Look at your hand and banish a card to the end of the turn. But your trap allows me to look at your hand. Now I summon Crimson Resonator, and its effect will summon 2 Red Resonator. The effect of Red elevates my life as much as the King Calamity. The effect of Red Wyvern, due to the presence of a monster stronger than him on the field, destroys the strongest monster on the field. The effect of King Calamity when destroyed, activate Called by the Grave. Banish the monster from your graveyard and negate its effects. Banish Wild Wind to add a Fiend Tuner with 1500 or less, but discard it to activate Resonator command. Add and summon Wild Wind. Synchro summon Red Rising Dragon, who brings back my monster. Tuning my level 6 dragon to my 3 tuners level 2 for triple tuning. The King and the Devil unite together to form a force that destroys existence. Witness the eruption of true power and burn all who oppose you with your fury. Come forth, Red Supernova Dragon. Supernova gains 500 points for each tuner in my graveyard. Red Supernova Dragon attack Red Wyvern. Flame of absolute power, Hell of Death. Activate Rising Dragon effect from my graveyard. Discard Skullmeister to negate the activated effect from the graveyard. I end my turn now, but the duel is already over. Supernova is can't destroyed by effects, and if you attack or activate a monster effect, it will banish itself with all your field. You tell me why Death Collector helped you. No, why do you work with him? The worst dawn is who leads the world to the worst end. Collector gathered people to be his team, but what are the conditions? His goal is to end all life, to stop suffering, which means the death of all. Even me, even Death Collector himself must die to win. What? To be from the worst dawn, you must be ready to destroy the world, even with you. Why you are not happy? That means the death of the person you hate anyway. You are crazy. When I was defeated by Jack Atlas, I swore to destroy the world at any cost. I have to focus on the situation now. But his dragon is stronger than all my monsters, and I have no card that works against it. I remember I still have that card. Your actions are meaningless, Scarlet Devil. I know the meaning of achieving a selfish dream. In the past, I became the king, but that was meaningless. I had no real power, and I didn't change anything in the world. My life was empty. But seeing a boy trying to make everyone smile, and another boy trying to save the world, this made me see how lonely and small my dreams were. But now my dream is to save the world and stop Death Collector. These are meaningless loser words. My turn, I draw. Change of heart activate to control your monster. How dare you? In any case, its power with you is not the same as with me. With the effect of Wild Wind, add a Resonator. Summon Red Resonator and Wandering King Wild Wind. Synchro summon. Summon Red Rising Dragon and its effect. It returned to me the Red Resonator, and then I tuning my monster. Look at the reel of Jack Atlas, my other soul. the Grumpy Soul, Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend. With more tuna in my graveyard, Nova points will be 5,000. Battle Supernova attack directly. My Red Dragon Archfiend. Is it possible that he is? Effect of Scarlet is counted as Red Dragon Archfiend. Red Dragon Archfiend attack directly. Absolute power force. This is the King Duel. There is one Jack Atlas.
After Kiryu's death, the Crimson Dragon's power weakened, and the pain in my heart returned. I'm in a worse situation and I could die at any moment. Prepare to receive a force you will not bear. Zark.
Let me show you my entertainment. A few days ago, Yuma and Astral came to me to talk about Ayakan. I couldn't believe my friend turned into the worst person in existence. But they showed me evidence for their words. He asked for cooperation on a plan to overthrow him, and in return he revived him later with the Nemaron code. They wanted me to predict what he would do, so I told them that he would try to win without a fight, and it really happened. After returning Yuma with code Nemaron. Now,
we are ready to defeat Death Collector.
Come on, Astral, let's show him the strength of our union.
With ourselves, build the Overlay Network.
This is the new revolution. Ziyao Nemaron.
It's not possible. Only me and the worst Dawn can enter this place.
Prepare to meet you, Death Collector.
That voice. You are Yuma. So you're still alive after all.
Nemaron code, I will restore you to your original form.
It was an unpleasant feeling, but the Nemaron code is weak out of your world. Especially since I am supported by the power of the Dark Lord Zork.
Impossible how you still like this.
I regret that Dano cooperates with people like you.
Stop your friend trying to help you and stop you from killing. Why are you trying to kill people like that in the first place?
I try to end suffering by ending life, but not only that. Zork's seal is almost impossible to break. But he linked himself to the Shadow World in order to absorb the power from it until he came back to life. And the heroes are the best source of strength and the greatest threat. But this does not matter because we will have to determine the issue with a duel. I thought I'd give you a chance to end everything. Yugi.
Duel.
When I don't have monsters in my field, I can summon Ziyao Servants in this stage. And when I have a level 4 monsters, I can summon Ziyao Servants on stage. Then I overlay my monsters for Xyz summon. Xyz summon come forth number 39, Utopia. My monsters effect been used for Xyz to make Utopia as a Ziyao weapon and errating some magic to my... I develop Utopia into Ray of Utopia. Activate Hyper Rank Up Magic Utopia Force. After higher development, there is still higher development. This is the final master of numbers. Rank 12 number 99, Utopia Dragoner.
Summoned a rank 12 monster with 3000 attack. Also, this is a new look for the number 99.
Prolonging the duel with words to get time to know my future will not work. By detached to overlay units, I will be able to summon a number from my extra deck.
You can use this effect on my turn too. I'm in trouble. Why can't I find him in any timeline yet? Is he used Nemaron code to hide his reality from me?
Summon Magician's Rod and activate its effect. Add a card that mentions Dark Magician. Dark Magical Circle activate and add Magician's Salvation to my hand. Field spell Magician's Salvation, set Eternal Soul from my deck. I throw a card to summon Apprentice Illusion Magician and add my monster to my hand. Set 2 cards and end my turn.
Your field is fast, basic, but strong. He threw a powerful trap, but with its effect from the graveyard, he could negate one of my spells. But it doesn't matter what power you have against Death Collector, Heroes Destroyer.
You cannot defeat my viruses or my monsters.
That miss is crazy but strong and destroyed all our monsters even from our hands.
Sato, we share our life points. Notice how bad the situation is.
Looks like I secured my win. I will start my direct attack. attack on you.
Now, Yuga.
Mirror force activate. Destroy all your monsters.
No way, that boy's face told me you already lost.
Tricking you like this was part of Sato's plan.
You were deceived by a kid. What a foolish adult.
Monster Reborn activate to return Darkest Diabolos.
Called by the grave activate to banish a monster from your graveyard.
Do not think that you are in control. Despite this, I end my turn.
How long has she had that set card?
One of her monsters disappeared early. She must have tributed.
Indeed, with the effect of Lady of Lament, I set Storming Mirror Force trap from my deck.
The situation is bad now. Any attack will turn against us. Ryukin is a suitable card for this situation.
I will manage this.
Is he dry? Or we're done.
From my hand summon Mirage Dragon. Its effect prevents the opponent from activating trap cards during battle. Mirage Dragon attack directly.
I don't know your name, but I hate you madly.
Everyone, it's time to attack with all and best of what we have. Summon Lord of D.
Summon Schoolmeister.
Summon Magician's Valkyria.
Attack directly.
Do not think that you will win. I still have 1900 points left, and nothing left but the girl who did not have any card in her hand.
I'll have to count on the card I draw. But I don't have a monster with 1900 or enough cards to summon a powerful fusion monster. This is not fair. No matter how much I control the situation, you tip the scales and win.
I can anticipate your every move and tip the scales with my zombies.
Why do you like zombie monsters?
I don't like seeing my monsters destroyed and ending up in the graveyard, but I can always revive them with zombie deck. Isn't that cool?
That's right, I can win if I play like him. It's my perfect turn. Perfect draw.
Serena.
What did she draw?
So what is she going to do?
I will win and by cool form. Luna Light Perfume activate to summon a Luna Light monster from my graveyard. Come to me, beautiful beast that dances in the moonlight. Luna Light Cat Dancer.
Attack.
Cat Dancer attack directly.
This is impossible.
We won. Golden Hearts Kids won.
The enormity of the world swallows its beauty, and shine in the heart of the announcer of death. Show up Queritus and Guardian Chimera.
He's already strong, but Nimrod Power has decided everything. The end of the duel is that his last card is Branded Fusion, but I will negate it with Numbers Protection Trap. Ziyao's victory is certain.
Strong, really strong. I can no longer hold him back. The duel goes in his favor, as if he wanted it.
What's the matter, Yogi? Are you helpless in front of my formidable monsters? Show up by Reload Furious Dragon and Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Starving Venom effect raises its points as much as your monster. Use the Furious effect to destroy a monster on my field. With a card in your field, banish Branded Opening instead of my monster destruction. Battle Furious and Starving Venom attack you. Fragmentation Cannon and Piercing Poison Fangs. Turn 9. Did you like my dragons? I killed strong people to get them.
This is hopeless. All I have is the Dark Magician, and since he has the Furious, he can destroy any card I draw if I use it. What would Autumn do? No. What I say, Ace Beam gave me courage already. If he was here, he would tell me to trust myself in cards. It's my turn. Red Eyes Fusion. Activate the fusion monsters from my deck to summon a monster that requires Red Eyes. Magician of infinite powers. Ignite your enemies with anger and flame of your friends. Fusion summon Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Dragoon effect destroys one of your monsters. This effect can be used on every normal monster that was used to summon it.
Furious effect destroys my monster with one of your cards.
Dragoon can't destroy the target with effects. And now its effect continues. Then you take damage equal to the points of your destroyed monster. Dragoon attacks directly, the flames of Runchan's Law. He destroyed his monster by himself to survive. I end my turn, Death Collector. Dragoon is the card that represents my friendship with Jonoichi. He disappeared when the mutants showed up. I'm sure you know where he is.
You ask for something like an answer without charge or coercion. Why do you think you are in control?
Dragoon can cancel anything at once.
And your hand is empty of cards, which means you only have one card on your next turn, which I will cancel.
You do not have any cards that have effect in the graveyard. Your loss is guaranteed.
The Numeron code can manipulate reality, but not the truth, not the time. Time reset. Of all the times and possibilities, I get the time I want.
What did he do? Why the future changed to my end?
This is not my only power. I can even take my final evolution from the future. Watch my evolution, Carnage style.
What is happening? What is this power?
So a quick review of the situation. Oh, I remembered. It's my turn. Activate Albion the Shrouded Dragon effect from my hand. In exchange of sending a branded card from my deck to the graveyard. Return Albion to my deck and draw a card. You could not cancel the sending because of the cost. By banishing Branded Retribution, I will be able to recover a branded card. Branded Fusion activate.
Negated by the trap number's protection.
Negate your card and destroy with the effect of Dragoon.
Now, what card do I have left? It makes your work meaningless. Activate again Branded Fusion to fusion monsters from my deck. Destroyed World Dragon. Show up Albion the Branded Dragon. Allows me to banish my monsters to summon another fusion. The enormity of the world swallows its beauty. To show the truth of the beginning and the end. All possibilities end in death. Show up Mirror Jade the Ice Blade Dragon. Mirror Jade effect activate. Banish a monster on the field without having to target it. Direct attack time. Eternal termination.
Impossible after the big plan with the power of Nemiron.
I never admitted the word impossible even before I became Death Collector. And I think you already know your fate. It's disappear. It's over. With your death my master's arc will come. And the world and all its sufferings will disappear.
I can hear Autumn's voice.
Death makes you hallucinate. But don't worry, you won't suffer anymore.
You gotta go 声張り上げ歌え存在をさっと解き放て Get away 掲げた限界超えるまで何度でも try 果てしなく広がってゆく世界の中で限りなく繋がってゆくタイムラインの流れ確かなことなどないこの孤独な時代迷わせ強い Cause we still believe in magic 僕らが残す奇跡僕らが残す奇跡僕らが残す奇跡を Never give up, never 諦めないさ Never give up, never